big day today. Brothers and sisters, guess where I am at? At the place where this whole journey started. The place where working out every single day without a break challenge for me started more than 4 months ago. I don't know the exact date, I don't know the exact numbers, but way freaking much more than 4 months ago. And so this means that since 120 days, I would say more than 20 days, I've been working out straight every single God-given day without a break. And in this video I would like to talk about more topics, but most importantly what are the biggest gains and how this whole thing eventually changed up completely my life from A to Z, both my mentals, both my thinking process, both my business processes, both me as a person, and basically just both, like all of me as a person, you know, like on every single level. So brothers and sisters, I'm feeling great. I just got done a 5 kilometers running session, and I'm about to go and do my pulls too. But before that, I wanted to jump in and really honestly share some benefits or gains or experiences, what I've been able to comprehend throughout this journey. And so brothers and sisters, the very first thing, I came out here today without eating. I didn't eat anything today. I have a stool inside of me that I didn't push out today yet. I didn't drink anything today. I didn't eat anything today, and it's fucking hot out here, and I didn't really have the mood to come out here. But the whole point is, and this is perhaps, I will be switching my place so therefore you can see me. My biggest thing over here is that, brothers, I just came out here and I got this shit done again. And this is the very first thing that I thought since that. Every single thing that is going on inside my mind is not true. When I came out here throughout there, I was thinking about, hey bro, like you shouldn't be running, you should be chilling today, you know, like you came home to just eventually meet with your family and so on and so forth. You should be chilling. But my body, like, this is what my mind says. And I just came out here and I run one round and another one and another one and another one and another one. So what I'm teaching to myself and what I've been blessed to experience over here is that my body is becoming almost unbreakable. Like my body is capable to run, just run and run. I just do not have to stop. I'm only stopping because I'm imagining inside my head that there is some kind of blockage inside of here. That I'm just simply imagining inside my head that there is something that is holding me back. And this is perhaps the greatest thing that I've been able to learn. And I cannot really tell like how much this whole thing and this whole identity and this whole mindset is helping me in day-to-day life and in business too. So brothers, just simply think about it. When you have a thought process, when you have something, when you're thinking about something about something, you just got your first idea about that and you are just simply accepting it as a truth. And many times it's not the freaking truth, because I told myself that I cannot run 10 rounds here, and I could, damn much right could. And this is the thing that I wanted to share from a deeper place over here, is that, bro, every single thing over here is fucking possible. We are the ones putting up the barriers. We are the ones putting up every single thing over here. So therefore we can just simply tell to ourselves that, hey bro, I cannot do that because something and somehow I'm impacted by something that is holding me back, which is a fucking lie that we are telling to ourselves. This is basically one of the core lessons that I'm learning over here, is that since I'm doing this whole thing every single day, I'm experiencing the good days and I'm also experiencing the bad days. So I really know that my body's like pretty much the same, because I know that I'm eating pretty much the same things and I'm working out pretty much the same thing. So physically I'm pretty much living the same days over and over and over again, pretty much eating the same thing, pretty much doing the same thing, both workout, both sleep, all these things. And I know that since I'm doing pretty much the same thing all the time, it is my mind that is doing the difference. And I know, like, I could have been running like this thing 5 times or 10 times. I think that, like, right now I feel that I could run like a marathon, you know, like this is my thing. And so this is what I'm thinking over here, you know, like this is all about my mind. This is all about my mindset. And this has a huge impact on me, because I'm just realizing that, you know, I have a thought, I have a process inside my business, and I'm like, hey bro, like maybe I will not be able to solve this. How the fucking hell you wouldn't be able to solve this, bro? Like, of course you can solve this, you just need a different approach. This is just my first thought about it, but like I need like more and more time to think about it. I can do that. And this is also another thing, like you can do that. So this is the first thing, that what is inside here is not true. Many times that's not true. What we are thinking, it's not true. And the second thing is just sticking with something, just learning how to stick with something, and eventually teaching ourselves how progress really works. Teaching to ourselves how progress really works. Because when I came out here in the first days, I clearly remember, like, I've been fucking suffering, bro. Like, I've been suffering with all these exercises. What I'm doing now with ease. Like, bro, like, I just told my state. Like, most human beings, like 95% of human beings haven't been able to do this whole thing, what I've done over here. And I've done it with an ease, with 300 push-ups over my head. I've done also 300 push-ups today too. So this is the fucking progress. This is the progress. And now that I'm teaching to myself that how progress eventually works, it is not working in 2 days. It is not working in 2 weeks. It takes months and it takes years. I'm teaching to myself and teaching this mindset to myself in business too, and in everything in life. Now in my business, my whole thinking is shifting from day-to-day thinking of like, hey bro, like I'll be jumping into this thing and I'll be solving it today. No, brother, like we will be solving this whole thing this month, or this year, or in the next 10 fucking years, because I'm thinking long term, because I know and understand that the game takes a fucking long time, and if God helps me, I will be here for a very fucking long time. I mean like decades. But what does that mean is that I don't have to freaking rush. I don't have to freaking rush, because this fucking thing will be here 50 years from now too. And if I'm doing this whole shit right, I'll be here 50 years too. And if I got the fortune to be here, but you know what I'm talking about. So this is another thing, like think long term, brother. Like think long term and stick with it. Because now that I'm learning, and now that I'm understanding what does this whole thing mean, that I'm sticking with this whole thing, I'm just teaching it to myself. Like I know how progress looks like, I know how progress feels like, because before this I've been doing this thing and that thing and this thing and that thing, and I've been jumping all the time, you know. I've been almost very sticking with type of person, but not like this. Like this is, because this is hard shit. Like working out every single day is hard. It's like mentally challenging. It's like, I would say it is one of the most mentally challenging things that I've experienced personally. And the third thing that I want to talk about, brothers, is decisions. Since I learned how to make decisions, I just simply, I clearly know and I clearly remember, and I know that this is a progress too, but a process, and it had been progressive. But since I started this working out every single day, every single morning, no excuses, no fucking excuses. I learned how to decide. And so now I'm making a decision and I'm sticking with it, and I'm going through that decision, and after that I'm analyzing the decision, and I'm able to make a rational conclusion about that after that. Brother, I've done this haven't been worked out. The other thing worked out. I'm finishing up shit. I'm making a decision and I'm sticking with it and finishing up the decision, and I'm analyzing that shit. And I'm iterating. And this is how I'm becoming a better and better human being on every single God-given level. You make a decision. You go through that no matter what. No matter what. I mean like fucking no matter what. And after that, you're analyzing that. And after that, you're making the iteration. This is how you actually learn in life. Books are good too, bro. Like in the last 3 years, I've been a fucking bookworm. Like I've been reading a book a week. And now I'm gaining more. Now I'm going faster in life. I gave up books for this year, but I'm going faster in life. You know why? Because I'm doing this shit. I'm learning I'm learning real life. So this is the third thing that I'm learning over here, brothers and sisters, is how to make decisions and how to stick with it. And obviously the fourth thing, bro, finish up shit. You start something, you finish. You start, you finish. You start, you finish. Now I don't care if I decided to come up here and I do this shit. I do this shit. I don't care if I will fucking break. I don't care if I didn't eat. I don't care if I don't have calories inside my body. I don't give a fucking shit about that, bro. I come up here, I do that shit, and I get that shit done. Period. And throughout the time, this whole thing is just becoming like so strong inside of me that this is like a habit, like a mental habit. So brothers and sisters, long story short, this shit is changing me. On every single level, me as a person, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and every single on every single level, and this is building me different. And this is the cornerstone. This is my base stone for me to build the habits about this. So this is how I'm. This is my baseline in order for me to start work. I start working out, and after that I'm getting inspired. So I start my day, and I start working on my business with an elevated spirit, with many inspiration inside my head. And after that, obviously, like I'm going through this day with this phase. Do you understand that? Like I'm waking up like a piece of fucking shit many times, but I'm finishing up every single day almost the same day. I'm not failing because I'm just simply going through the shit every single day, every single time, no matter what. And this is my place. This is my basic stone. So brothers and sisters, I do not want to tell you any recommendations or anything. I just wanted to share my story. What do you think about, what do I experienced about this? And if you're considering to take on this journey, or if you're considering to just really do something with your life, sports is one of the best things that you can do. Meditation and sports, like definitely. And believe me, I tried. What I found out there in the internet, I've tried every single God-given shit, like everything around like self-improvement, like, bro, believe me. But this shit, I would say this had the hugest, the greatest impact. So, brothers and sisters, lots of love. And I hope that you found some ideas inside of this video that might have inspired you. And if you did so, consider clicking. And I wouldn't say consider, but fucking click on the subscribe and like. With all of my love. And now I'm going to work out. So, cheers.